Hey plumbers, if you don't know, we do everyday plumbing, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Today, I'm gonna set a toilet flange. What do you prefer? Setting it on the tile or on the hardy backer? I personally like the tile to the flange. Super Joe, he wanted to go into the tile and drill. And I'm like, nah, tile's pretty thick. I'd rather drill into the hardy backer, eliminate drilling into the tile at this point. And I just scratched my freaking truck. Okay, great. Anyway, I'd rather drill into the hardy backer and set it in the wood tile without breaking out the glass bit. So that's what I'm going to do. Stay tuned. If you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing and follow this journey as I train my two sons and whoever else wants to come along the plumbing trade. It's going to be a long journey, but well worth it because we all know plumbing ain't going nowhere. We'll see you inside.
Okay, folks, I'm going to set this flange here. This is not glued. I just got to nub out this a little bit here. And glue this up. Let me get a rag in there so I don't drop nothing in there. I'm done with this for two. Alright. Bang. I'm going to just trim this just a little bit. Set the flange. Call it a day. Here's my pipe.
Okay. First thing you want to do is get a measurement.
What size piece do we need in here? And we're going to go 3. Let's see what we got. It's kind of hard to see. 3.5. As you see, I got to trim out 5 o'clock because we want to keep our roughing at 12. In this case, it'll be 11 3/4. Tank will be tight against the tile. I personally like to use these two pieces to secure my bolts. Strongest part of this flange. Very substantial strength here, both sides. My personal opinion. These, even though this flange seems really strong compared to the ones in the past, but this would still be stronger. But these are definitely a nice flange. I believe it's an Odie 1 Kenobi. So we're going to just shave this a little bit, cover your hole so no trash goes down, and get it done. That. Always clean your edges. I used to have a guy I worked for. There was a little tool, straight bar, looked like shark teeth, and you put it inside, and he was adamant on this. Fred Sponsel out of Brigantine, New Jersey. I was an apprentice there. He's the only guy in all the companies I worked for that ever used that tool. Adamant. And it makes sense because this is a sharp edge. So I'm going to sand this down a little bit, because you don't want this to go in, remove your glue or primer, and have a seeper leak. Thank you, Fred Sponsel. I'm going to find that tool. I'm in your position 30 years later, having a bunch of guys working. Yeah, I did. Here we are. Always put your rag in, catch the dirt. I just missed it one section, but I still got to recut it. Pipe, your rag is in there, and bam, pull the rag out. Let's give it a dry run. Oh, much better. Much better. All right. Okay. All right. Bang. I love it. Okay. Let's double check our measurements. Let's mark on the floor. What? No, I'm measuring here. You have a pencil? Oh, I got a pen. Never mind. You always want to measure your bolts here, make them even. Okay. We're 11 7/8. Yeah, let's make this right there, baby. We'll call it 12 and 12. Okay. It's going to be 11.5 by the time we're done because they didn't put the tile on here yet. Okay. Yeah, thick board there, but we're good. All right. I'm going to call it 12 and 12. Right there. Okay. 12 center. Right there. 12 center. 12 center right there, boys and girls. Let's do this. Right there. Right there. Okay. All right. Let's get this set. I am going to prime and glue the flange first, then drop it in to the fitting. Which, by the way, I had guys crushing me on the 90 on a horizontal. I just repiped the same way it was, which worked for 30 years. But I understand, and I still didn't look it up on code. I got a guy, super plumber. I forget his name, but he pointed it out. I didn't even pick up on it, but I'm going to check it out. I appreciate the heads up, brother. Oh boy, let's get it in. Did you see that? Wow. All right. Oh yeah. Right on the marks. Bang. Okay. No insurance for mommy. Insurance for daddy, to be honest with you. This is right above my foyer. Okay, there it is. Whew. I also did pick up a couple flange screw heads. Bang and bang. Each flanged area for strength. This way you don't go through the holes. Okay. What do you guys like? See, I like bringing the tile to the flange. It's nice and flush. Okay. Bang. Solid as a rock. rock. Now we're ahead of the tile guy again. Boom. All right, folks. Flange is in, rag in place, nothing falls down. This here is a floater, so we'll get that tied in when the valve gets put in. And we are going with the Toto toilet. I don't even want to tell you what toilet we're going with, but we are ready to go. All right, folks, there you have it. The flange is completed. The tile's up to the flange. And this is why I like it this way. It's a nice little subtle flush mount flange. And that waterline, don't pay no mind to that. That's ready to go. It's a little bit of a floater. We got it done.
There you have it, folks. Got it done. A quick 6 a.m. job before we took a ride to do some other things this morning. It was just as I planned. On top of the plywood, tile to it, made it happen, and every step's a step towards getting the job completed. So with that, we'll see you at the next one. Have a great night all. Appreciate you.